welcome to another video. This is Sid here. Today in this video, I'll be showcasing how you can set up and create new email templates, which can easily be referenced later in a flow or in an email alert. This saves you a lot of hassle down the road when you're trying to send emails. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. As you can notice, I'm in a Salesforce nonprofit success pack sandbox. I am logged in as myself, and I do have administrator privileges. So from our setup home, we are going to search for email templates. We're going to select classic email templates. And we have an option to create a new folder if we want for privacy and secure access or permissions. Since we're not worried about that, we are going to look at the email templates I have already created, multiple of them. But just to show you, if you did not have these already created, you're going to click a new template and you're just going to select text and I'm going to give this email template a name. Unique name will automatically be populated. You're going to give it a description, a subject, and email body. You also need to mark it available for use, and you can select which folder, either the one that you just created or one of these already pre-populated ones. Let's say if you wanted to send an email to a specific member or a contact object, you're going to select say hi here, and then notice we have an option to copy merge field value. This is used for dynamic fields. For example, for each email you want a different contact to be selected. So that's why you can't just type in an email like xyz@gmail.com. You need it to be dynamic. For that purpose, we're going to select contact here. You can also select case, account, anything that you have created, customized, but for this specific scenario, we're going to select contact. We're going to select fields. Notice that any field that you have created here will pop up, whether it's a custom field or a built-in field. As you see, this populates as a contact that first name with no underscore C next to it. This tells you that this is not a custom field. You're just going to copy it and paste it right here. And if you wanted to add more dynamic fields, you just do the same thing again. If you wanted to reference a case number for this contact, let's say this is a query into a repair system, or they're wanting to get some feedback on something they have purchased, you can mention a case ID or something here as well. Let's say you should be able to select case fields. On case object, you have an account ID, and this will be the case account ID. You can just copy that and paste that in here. And you can add your wordings. Let's say we have received your query about this case, and a rep will be right with you. Of course, you can put in more information here to make it sound more professional, but just for this purpose, this should be enough. We're going to click save, and our email template has been saved. Now we are going to search for email alert. Click on email alert. We are going to create a new email alert. We're going to call it test query validation for NPSP. And now notice how we have a little lookup icon next to an email template. We're going to select that, and then we're going to select a folder, which is NPSP template. And notice how a test query email template that we have just created pops up here. We're going to select that. Now it's selected. Recipient type, it's user. We're going to select myself from here, and we're going to click save. Oh, object. We must identify our object, which is contact. Now click save. Selecting myself once again. Double check contact, everything is populated. Let's click save, maybe third time's the charm. And it is. Now we can select rules here for this email alert. We can identify approval processes. But since we're not focused on that right now, we're going to see how we can reference this in a flow. I have already set up a start trigger for a flow, which is just looks up to the contact object. It just checks that as long as primary email is selected, it's populated, or primary email is null, is false. Meaning, as long as a contact has an email present, this is not empty, this flow should trigger. Now if you're going to add an element, we're going to select an action, or we can actually select an email alert. So let's go ahead and select an email alert, because we have already defined an email alert. We are going to look for test query validation. We can just call it the same thing. Paste here and paste here as well. We are going to look up the contact record ID. And this is how you reference an email alert in a flow. This is it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to see how you can fire off these emails and add images to these emails, or add header and footers, or you want to create more tasks with it as well, or you would like to specify different recipients than those predefined in their email addresses in our email templates, please feel free to check out our other videos on this channel, as I've already gone into detail in how to do all of that. So with that, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for checking it out. For any questions, leave in the comments. Thanks again. Have a good day.